What's going on, guys? Maximus Batson, the regular guy, coming at you today with, in my opinion, and today we're gonna look at the 5 scariest movies of all time, in my opinion. So here we go.
Number 5.
Number 5 for me, I would have to say scariest movie of all time. Number 5 has to be the Blair Witch Project. Now, I saw this when I was a teenager a long time ago, and I'll tell you what, it was one of the craziest experiences of my life. That movie scared the crap out of me. Maybe it was because, I thought it was a real movie and, the footage was real because I knew better. But Blair Witch Project does it for me at number 5. Scary movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And I will put the trailer of the first Blair Witch Project movie in the description box below so you can go check that movie out. Blair Witch Project, number 5.
Number 4.
Number 4 has to be, for me, The Conjuring. The first Conjuring. The movie had an incredible story about the family that bought a new house, and they moved into a haunted house. And that's when all the hauntings began. The movie was pretty crazy. It was a crazy story. Not only was it scary, but it was very entertaining, which is very important nowadays with scary movies. They have to entertain you so you can have not only a scary time, but a good time when you're watching that movie. So, The Conjuring, Part 1, not Part 2, Part 1, because I haven't seen Part 2 yet, I still got to check it out, is number 4 for me as the scariest movie of all time, in my opinion. And I will also put the trailer for the first movie in the description box below. If you still have not seen that movie, check it out. It's one of the best movies when it comes to scary or horror movies. Check it out, please. Number 4, The Conjuring.
Number 3.
So number 3 in my selection is gonna have to be Halloween. I know I might sound biased by this selection, but Halloween, when you watch that movie as a kid with a guy with a white mask walking around just looking at you, staring at you like he's gonna kill you, and in fact he is out there to kill his sister, Michael Myers. I believe that's a great movie, especially with the budget that they had to make a great, awesome movie, a horror flick. It's one of the classic movies of all time. Halloween, it will scare you if you're just sitting down with the lights off by yourself. Watch that movie, you will enjoy it. I think it's one of John Carpenter's best movies. But yeah, Halloween, Part 1, the first Halloween, is number 3 in my list.
Number 2.
Moving right along to my number 2 selection on my list of scariest movies of all time. This is not going to be a scary movie, but it is a horror flick that I enjoy so much. Not only because it's great and it's awesome, but it's also in black and white. So I believe it's one of the best movies, not only horror-wise, but one of the best movies of all time. And I would have to say Psycho is my number 2 on this list. Anthony Perkins was awesome. It's one of Alfred Hitchcock's best movies. That one, and Vertigo is also a good movie. The Birds, also a good movie. But I think Psycho is one of the best movies, horror-wise, and you can even say one of the best movies of all time. So for my selection of the scariest movies of all time, number 2 has to be the original Psycho. Awesome movie. Check it out.
Number 1.
Now we finally came to the number 1 choice, and I have to tell you, this is one of the craziest and scariest movies to me of all time. It's ranked number 1 in various lists of scariest movies of all time, horror movies of all time, scare the crap out of you movies of all time. I still cannot watch this movie. It will take a lot for me to watch this movie. Like I said before, just looking at the artwork or a clip of it scares the crap out of me. And the number 1 choice of all times when it comes to horror movies, in my opinion, has to be The Exorcist. That movie will scare the crap out of you. You will not want to see it alone. You will not want to see it at night. You will want to see it with a bunch of people, because that movie will stay in your head for days and days. And like me, I saw it as a kid, I saw it now, I've seen it before, I've seen it always, and I haven't seen it more than 5 times. And that's the craziest part, that I've only seen it less than 5 times, and that movie still scares the crap out of me. So The Exorcist is my number one choice for my top 5 scariest movies of all time, in my opinion. Thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it very much. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what are your top 5 scary movies of all time. Put them in the comment section below. Once again, Maximus Bass and the Regular Guy, and I'm out of here. See you later.